Welcome in for another edition of Lightning 100's Brews Summer Style, powered by Lipman Brothers and Rhizome Productions. Jason with you from Lightning in the Morning, joined once again by my good buddy Matt Leff, the beer expert here in Music City. How you doing on this Thursday, my friend?
Doing well. I'm a little sad that we're almost done with this 2-week series of beers, but at least we get to drink 2 more beers together.
Let's do it, man. We're going with bottle on this Thursday, huh?
Literally the only bottle this week and one of 2 bottles. And I think this brewery is actually in the process of moving over to cans, which, as you can tell, is a trend amongst craft breweries. And I'll also say, I think you and I are always surprised at how much we like the beers that we drink from this brewery. So let's talk about it. So we are trying a strawberry bourbon barrel beer, strawberry wheat bourbon barrel beer from Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company up in Lexington, Kentucky. So let's go ahead and pop it open because neither you or I have tasted this beer before. But whenever we have their beers, we're always pleasantly surprised at how much we like them. So I don't imagine we're going to feel any different about this one. So this one, as I mentioned, is a strawberry wheat that's been aged in bourbon barrels. So off the bat, we should get fresh strawberries, some vanilla, caramel, and then, of course, the finish of oak from the bourbon barrels. But still should be sort of crisp and clean and pretty tasteful. So let's give it a shot. Ooh, wow. Get a lot of vanilla.
How did you know? It was everything you just said it was going to be.
The one thing we should say, this is 8% alcohol. So This is a sipper, not a chugger by any means. But again, delicious. You get the vanilla on the front, strawberry through the middle, and then on the back end, you know you're drinking a beer that came out of a bourbon barrel. And who doesn't like bourbon? I mean, if you don't like bourbon, I don't know if we can be friends.
I'm looking around. I don't see anybody. Granted, I'm sitting here by myself, but, you know.
Hey, benefits of quarantine.
So Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Strawberry Ale, and they've been brewing for a little over 20 years now.
Yeah, so, since 1999.
So I wouldn't say new, but relatively new. When we're talking about beers that I know some we've sampled go back way farther than that.
Sierra Nevada has been around for 40 years. Gosh, I mean, it's amazing how long some of our favorite craft breweries have been around now.
Definitely, and this is in Lexington, correct? Lexington, Kentucky?
Yes, they're based out of Lexington. They make beer as well as whiskey and bourbon. So very diverse brewery, or producer, I should say. It's pretty fantastic to see everything that they do.
Yes, it really is delicious, Matt. And as you mentioned, 8% ABV.
It's a big beer. Yeah,
yes,
it's a big beer.
Yes, indeed. And is it available pretty much everywhere, or is this something that you're going to need to get in a beer or liquor store, like a Frugal?
I would definitely check your beer and liquor store if you want to specifically get the strawberry ale that we're enjoying. But you will find other Lexington Brewing Company beers at Kroger as well. And some of those products are now coming in cans. Others are still in 12-ounce bottles. But they've been making great beers for, like you said, since 1999. So definitely give them a shot, even if you can't find yourself the strawberry ale. But you should. It is available now. But maybe it is a end-of-day sipper.
There you go. And yeah, as you mentioned, we've been doing this for a few years now, and always surprised pleasantly by every time we sample something from the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Brewery. So check that out. Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Strawberry Ale, available all over Middle Tennessee.
Bourbon makes everything better. So there you go.
I thought it was bacon, but actually, you know what? It works both ways.
I think it's universal.
Bacon and bourbon make everything better. That's it. And that's going to do it for this edition of Lightning 100 Brews Summer Style. It's been powered by Lipman Brothers and Rhizome Productions. Big thanks to Matt and everyone at Rhizome and our friends at Lipman Brothers as well. If you missed any part of this or any one of our segments over the last couple of weeks, really, you can listen for a replay at 6:30 p.m. You can also listen or watch on demand at your leisure over on our website, lightning100.com. We're going to wrap things up tomorrow. Until then, stay well and cheers.